I'll never forget the book that was given to me as a kid. It was called Harry Potter and the Bible. And it's Harry Potter and the Bible. It's a real book that came out.
God, I love a good PlayStation game.
Ignore me!
Yeah, ignore anything else that's going on. We're going to play a PlayStation game.
Ignore the rest of the episode.
Sit down and just enjoy this.
Look away. I saw a meme the other day and it said, when I was a kid and the game was loading, I'd turn away like I didn't even care. I don't even care that it's taking forever. Also, this is kind of taking forever. There it goes.
There's Ubisoft.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Plenty of time to vamp, do the intro to the episode, whatever you want to do. Get a snack. Go to the bathroom.
Get a little snack.
Let's all go to the lobby. Yeah, we get a whole intro here. What are we playing? What's it gonna be? The anticipation.
Real quick though, you'll see. You'll just figure it out right now. That's Jerry Garcia.
Like the ice cream?
The Dead. The Grateful Dead. That's Jerry Garcia.
The cherry flavored ice cream.
That's him. This is where he moved to. He didn't die.
Oh, is this going to be a jam band episode?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, no.
We'll get to that. Anyway, welcome back to Watson James Don't Play. My name is Buffalo Bill.
And I'm a great big fat person.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
That's right. A great big fat person and Buffalo Bill are doing the show tonight.
Yes, she was a larger girl. Yes, sir.
I'm going to skin him after this. Just right down to the bone.
All right.
Okay. Fuck.
All right. Is that why I've been lotioning up so much lately?
Yeah.
Winter dryness has been affecting the Watson household.
Bro, I am crusty.
Crusty.
I am fucking straight up crusty.
I don't know that I'm that far gone.
It's the hands, you know what I mean? They're like, you got those strong working hands. And
we got working hands.
And I go, no, I just have, I didn't lotion today hands.
I've got just calluses around my big knuckles.
That's your new apartment.
It's just rough. It's rough on everything. What?
That's where I'm going to put you. Buffalo Bill, hello. Yeah, I keep you in places.
Yeah. No. Don't you make me hurt your dog. There's just going to be like 5 clips at the beginning.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
You don't know what pain is.
I like when he loses his cool. Because he's doing a bit.
They snap. They snap so hard.
He's doing a bit, and I respect that. But this bit's not going to work, man. You know, I get that it's what literally gets you off, but it's goddamn.
That movie's a masterpiece.
God, it's so good.
It's so good.
That's a comfort movie for me. Silence of the Lambs, comfort movie. No Country for Old Men, also country movie. It's
a pretty country movie.
Comfort movie. I was thinking There Will Be Blood, that is almost a comfort movie for me. It's in the same vein for me as No Country for Old Men.
It shares vibes with No Country for sure.
Press start or X button. Cross button.
All right, dealer's choice.
I pressed the A button. Is that right? Did I do that right?
It seems to be going well.
Don't look at my memory card. It's gross.
What are your memories with Rayman?
I
remember the commercials. I remember just a shitload of commercials.
Press X to validate.
For these games. And, like, he became kind of a PlayStation mascot, right? Like,
if I press the X button, is it going to tell me that my dad...
I don't know, man. Just push the button.
Is it going to tell me that my dad didn't leave because of me?
Really making a fucking meal out of this.
Sorry. Nope.
Like, get to game. What are you spelling?
What do you think I'm spelling?
Spelling a bad word? You spelling a bad word? You're going to get us demonetized?
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Start.
That one's just for the video watchers.
Start. Okay, fist. Press, oh, Jesus. Press square to fist.
Hey, fist that one. Is that Orko?
That's Darkwing Duck.
Yeah. Real Darkwing Duck vibes.
Big old fucking hat. Gigantic fedora.
It does bother me that there's a character in Invincible called Darkwing.
Oh, he's the Batman, right? Like, he's the Batman character?
He's the Shadow Realm, yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in the shadows like Batman. Yeah,
he gets his shit fucking wrecked, too.
A couple of times, yeah.
You don't start out with fist powers. You have to you gotta work your way up to fisting.
That's just life, baby.
So
how many fingers do they let us start with? Two fingers.
This game is profoundly difficult. We will not get very far.
It looks like this takes place on Pandora.
Sure. Press P.
Are we gonna braid our little hair with the plants and stuff?
I'm gonna plug your hair thing into my ass.
That's the thing, is I'm making these jokes about Avatar, and there is no cultural footprint from those movies. Like, these references aren't even hitting because it's so stupid.
You don't think people remember the hair plugging?
You got to remember the specifics of a movie that came out like over a decade ago. That's still not even 40% of the way through its planned 5 movies.
See, this game's such a tease. The first level was walk over here.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, this is going to be
fun and
it's going to be fun. It's like, it's going to be cute.
How whimsical.
It's going to be cute. You're going to get mad real fucking quick. See, shit's popping up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And you can do that, Adam.
You can taunt him?
I guess. No, taunt the other way. Shit.
Yeah, you better just go.
I better just go. Fucking biting me and shit.
Oh, yeah, this great design, though. I do really like this design.
Oh, right? I feel so comfortable here.
This is very comfortable. Just the fun 90s of it all.
That guy's like, where the fuck did he go?
Damn, foiled.
I played in the vein of characters with limbs that aren't attached. I played Vector Man.
Vector Man.
You know?
Nice.
But, like, I think Rayman and Vector Man.
We played Medieval. Did Medieval also have floating? I feel like he had floating gloves. Floating, like, skeleton hands.
I don't think so. I think it was all attached.
Was he?
Uh,
Didn't feel attached.
no, he felt
Pretty
loose.
Pretty loose.
You feel like you were missing ligaments.
Just a sketch of a character.
There's our wife.
Hell yeah.
Batilla the Fairy. And I'm going to help you.
No, that's Pepper Ann.
Oh, you're mistaken, actually. Now you can punch with your fist. Thank God. All right.
Thanks, Florence and the Machine. Kiss with a fist is better than none.
You throw my fist at things.
Get it? Because she was a redhead and she gave us the power to punch. That was a solid indie music
It
joke.
was good. It was. You're right. It was great.
All right.
I haven't been listening to.
I've been on a music kick, so I'm making a lot of music references. You've been on a music kick.
So it's been a weekend, right? So yesterday was. Okay, so
85. Start at the beginning.
85% of yesterday.
Walk us through it, big man.
Was fucking horrible.
Oh.
The tail end of it was great.
Oh, okay.
It all panned out in the end, but like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I was not
8 a.m. to p.m.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Was not good for me yesterday.
Daylight hours could be rough.
My
that fist over there.
I see you.
Can you fist it? Nope, not quite. Oh yeah.
I can't fist
down.
Down.
Yeah. And then you know you can't get over there. So yeah, it's just. Is that a comeback for it or what? Like, what are we supposed to do here?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. Go on with your emotional troubles.
Look at those plums, swollen, filled with juice.
Squeeze them.
Squeeze them. Yeah, my house has never been cleaner. My lawnmower.
Great.
You think. My lawnmower has never been more functional.
Mm-hmm.
My roof has never been more watertight, which is good.
That is good.
That needed to happen.
Genuinely good. You were so productive, though, because you were locked inside an emotional prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
That's what I'm hearing.
And it fucking sucked. And I'm just like weepy the whole day. I just feel like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's not a good way to be.
It's like a double beat yourself up over it kind of feeling, yeah. Because you have the feeling and then you beat yourself up for having the feeling.
Right.
How dare you have a feeling and then express it?
Guilty for feeling anything is not a good feeling.
Right. Doesn't help anybody.
Anyway, things panned out in the end.
I'm glad you pulled yourself out of it, though.
We got out of the rut.
Sometimes you gotta do a little excavation.
Right.
You know.
By the end of it, it looked like no one lives in my home. But whatever.
It was showroom ready. Ready for like a realtor to give a walkthrough of your house.
Realtor's on her way now, actually. This morning though has been much better.
Oh, good. You feel overall better because you said there had been some things just kind of building up under the surface.
Yeah, I feel.
You finally got them cleaned out.
Yeah, I feel much lighter, and I just started. I made a pot of coffee. I put on some records. I put on a record that you loaned me, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The second time I listened to it, the first time I didn't really like it. I don't think I gave it a chance. And
it's somewhat dependent on your attitude, I feel like.
And that, again,
you got to be in the right headspace.
So yesterday was like 4 days coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I woke
Just
up.
a long week. Yeah.
I didn't wake up yesterday morning and said, wow, this is fucking horrible. Why am I alive? It was a few days of why am I alive.
Mm-hmm. Bubbling
No.
under the surface,
Yeah.
finally coming up.
So I listened to it, the Emerson, Lake and Palmer record this morning. I listened to it again this morning, and I go, oh, this is incredible.
It's so good, right?
This is immediately note one of that record.
You're like, oh, I get it.
I'm like, oh, yeah, right.
I get this.
I was wrong. How silly of me.
Clearly, it was me. No, I stood by the record. I was like, no, I'm just gonna let him experience it on his own time.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm not
you
gonna
didn't-
try to force him to listen to it.
You didn't really react when I was like, I kind of hate it.
I was like, okay,
And you're like, no, you don't, champ. You hate yourself.
you don't hate it.
You hate you.
It's not the record.
It's you, unfortunately.
I didn't say that.
But
I let you.
But I felt it, you
get
know?
There, yeah. No, it's a manipulation tactic for sure. That's why
what-
you're gonna love this Uriah Heep album this week, buddy.
Hell yeah.
The Magician's Birthday. If anybody wants to check out that fucking cover art, amazing. You know what? If you want to listen to good albums, just look up albums by who has cover art by Roger Dean.
Okay.
You're like 80% chance it's a great prog rock album.
And I like this prog rock rabbit hole I'm going down. So after that, I listened to the first Simon and Garfunkel Greatest Hits record,
Classic prog rock album.
which has which has all the important songs.
Oh, yeah.
People say that listening to Greatest Hits are a cop out. I disagree with Simon and Garfunkel. I think it's different. We're back on level 1, by the way. That's how poorly this is going.
Can I tell you my Simon and Garfunkel flex?
Yeah.
I have the remastered CD collection of all the Simon and Garfunkel albums.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
How's it sound?
It sounds good.
Does it? Okay.
Sounds good.
Does it sound like it should?
I like CD, and
And
these are really faithful, like, reproductions of the original sound mix, I feel like. Now, I'm not positive because I didn't have all the Simon and Garfunkel on vinyl. I only have, I think, Bridge Over Troubled Water on vinyl,
Yeah.
which, again, just has most of the songs that you want.
It's got all the it's got the important ones.
It's got the important quote-unquote ones, but I don't know. I like Baby Driver and stuff like that, too, so, you know.
Kevin Spacey sucks, but, you know.
Not the movie,
Good
the
movie.
song, which clearly you listen to the song and you're like, oh, this is just the outline for the screenplay. Like, this is where this seed of an idea came from.
I pointed out there was one song because my wife was down here listening to it. I pointed one song out that always stuck with me. There's one angry Simon and Garfunkel song, and that's the "I'm a Rock, I'm an Island." You know what I mean?
I am a rock. Yeah.
It sounds real up and cheerful and everything, but if you listen to the lyrics, you're like, "Oh, bro's hurting." You know?
There's always a dark current running under Simon and Garfunkel songs. Like, think about Scarborough Fair.
Right.
Real angelic harmonies, singing about all these pretty colors and going to a fair and all that. And then under it, you just hear a guy go, "Polish is a gun." And you're like, wait, what?
Like, hang on.
This is also about war.
Fucking take that back a little bit, you know?
Like, why haven't I been listening to the other part of the verse? Yeah. So it's always kind of present in their songs. That's what makes them more poignant and lasting than some bands.
Right. So after
Looking at you, rock troubadour Donovan.
after Simon and Garfunkel, I went up a few years, I guess you could say. I put on Foreigner, Double Vision.
It's just a good album.
It's just fucking the one with It's the one with Hot Blooded.
Hot blooded.
But more importantly, it's the one with Double Vision.
Doesn't it have double vision on it?
I think
too?
it has double. You know, it's right in the name. The album's name is Double Vision.
The album's so nice they named it twice. Are we killing at this? Are we doing great? I can't tell.
I don't know.
What are you doing? Just jump.
No, I'm trying to hit this guy. There we go.
Oh my god.
You got to drag it back down. I'm getting some fists too. Oh, they're better fists.
Yeah.
Improved fisting.
Improved fisting action.
I'm going back through the.
Nice.
So you have to go through the levels. You get the fist, then you got to go back through the levels to
Get
to
all
like,
the stuff you couldn't fist before.
to get the shit. And I'm like, oh, this is just
Can you do me a favor? Can you just bleep every time we say fist?
absolutely not. It's too much effort. I'm not doing it.
There would be so many.
We're getting all the fists in, baby. Where'd all these dudes come from? God damn.
Yeah, really putting these microphone guards to the test. The fist.
Fist them.
Wonderful.
So Double Vision, and then after that I put on Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, And as Mulaney said,
Yeah, that's where the Mulaney bit will go, right there.
right there.
Yeah, and it's just true.
An album written for people and by people cheating on each other. It's just accurate.
It's just accurate.
He's like, oh, that's funny. It's true. And you can think it's funny if you want. It's not. It's just accurate. Anyway, I love seeing them on stage together. It's so painful.
There are so many recordings of it, too, of all those live performances.
Fucking hate each other.
And different songs, too.
Yeah.
Get different glares. Just like, I wrote this one.
This is just work
And then
now.
2 songs later, it's like going the other way, like, nah, but I wrote this one.
And they're about you.
And they're all about each other. It's great.
Wrote it about you. Great. Now we can progress.
So good. The Dream Forest, I'm into it.
Should we go to Ass or should we go to Anguish Lagoon
I've always preferred Anguish Lagoon.
over Ass?
Yeah. They're both bad, but this one doesn't smell as much.
Regardless, you're staring into the abyss.
Yeah. And it blinks back.
I like how the arrow's like, go back. You know what? Fuck this. You're going to have a bad time.
I was trying to think of a Whispering Eye joke.
So I told you that I was listening to records, and you're like, I'm coming over early.
I like records.
Yeah. They're like, okay, come over early. Fuck it.
And I pet the dogs. We had a great time.
It was awesome.
Good times.
You put on Don Rickles' Speak. Speaks. Not
Yeah.
just Don Rickles, Speak.
You're not commanding him.
No, he'll talk. Don't worry. He's going to say some shit. You don't have to tell him.
I forget where I was. I was out, I don't know, somewhere. And they had some old records, and I just saw Don Rickles' face, and I was like, I'm going to buy that record.
Yeah, because how often are you going to run into that?
Well, I looked at it. It was in good shape. It was cheap. I was like, yeah, this is coming home with me.
And it's funny. He's got a bit for everything.
He has a solid framework of jokes and observations and style that he can apply to anything.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you ask him about, if he's ever thought about it or not. He's quick enough that he can just fall into preloaded bits that he knows are funny and knows are applicable about most things. So it's really just a pleasure to listen to him riff on anything. So that's what we did. Good times.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. Okay.
It seems like a boss. This mosquito.
Get down here. No. Shit. Got him.
So other than records, like, what have you been watching? Anything good?
I've given up on True Blood.
All right.
Not even on purpose.
You finally tapped out of it, though, kind of.
Not even on purpose.
Sure.
You know, it's just not super interesting to me anymore. I got about halfway through season 5, and I said, I don't think these characters, and again, it's not my show, do whatever you want.
I feel like you're pretty far off base by that point of what the original characters were.
Right. I go, look, I know that Bill is kind of a manipulative piece of shit, but I think that his vibe was always that he means well.
He
does
always
his
had
best.
some sort of justification.
Yeah, he was just trying to make the best out of a situation.
You could make the argument from his perspective that he was doing the quote-unquote right or chivalrous or whatever thing in
from
the moment.
his point of view.
From his point of view, which is the mark of a good character, when you can understand their point of view and it makes sense and all their actions kind of line up with that.
Right.
But once you kind of get,
Well, now I'm friends with the boss. Okay.
like
Terrific.
you said, 5.5 seasons in, and he's just pure evil for the sake of pure evil so they can have a big climax to every episode.
It was dumb.
You can tell that they're really struggling
Yeah.
by that point. And I think you're about right. That's about where most people, I think, tap out.
Yeah.
Other people feel the need to finish it, and absolutely have it on in the background or whatever, just to get it done, get some closure on the whole thing.
Yeah, I might play Dark Souls and have it playing just to say that I finished it, but I'm not
yeah.
going to sit there and actively watch it anymore.
But you've seen all the meme-worthy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't remember anything from the 7th season at all.
Yeah, I saw the part
What's
where
the part where he becomes like the vampire god with the blood all over him and stuff and just kills everybody?
I don't fucking know.
Have you gotten to that?
I don't know.
Have you gotten to that point yet?
Apparently not.
Oh, you'll get there.
You'll get there. Just be patient.
That's like the one memorable thing from the later seasons that I kind of remember is him embracing who's the first vampire that they start talking about? The Vampire Council starts talking about the first vampire, and the blood of the first vampire has all this power.
Lilith?
Lilith. Yeah.
Lilith is the first vampire, or
Yeah.
apparently. I don't fucking know.
Well, at one point, Bill straight up drinks the vial of her blood.
Oh, nice.
and I think it looks like he dies, but then he doesn't die, and he comes back all drenched in blood, and he's got all this crazy power, and he's like Carrie, eyes all big.
Yeah, I think I may have seen that.
Right, yeah, I feel like that's already happened. Speaking of blood rituals, though, I did watch one of my favorite episodes of the X-Files the other night. It's so good. It's an early one, too, so it's full of all that tension between Mulder and Scully,
Yeah.
It was the episode where the town has a murder, so Mulder and Scully come to investigate because the murder appears to be like ritualistic. It's got his heart and eyes cut out.
Oh, cool.
And the rub is that...
That's how I hope I'm presented in the casket.
Awesome.
Make it violent. Fuck it.
The rub is that it's Satanists in the town who are doing ritualistic sacrifices and stuff to call up a demon.
Nice.
It's one of my favorite Monster of the Week episodes because this supposes that they're basically right. The Satanists, by sacrificing children and doing these blood rituals and stuff, can summon a demon.
Okay.
One of them is
totally able.
One of them is able to do a little ritual and control other people's actions.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not these are Satanists who just murder people. It's no, they're doing it for the very real benefit of their god.
Right.
It's pretty great. It's a pretty great episode.
I like it.
It's a fun spin on the satanic panic of the 80s,
Yeah.
There's the 90s more cynical look on it.
I'll never forget the book that was given to me as a kid. It was called Harry Potter and the Bible. And it's Harry Potter and the Bible. It's a real book that came out. You can see the cover. It's right in front of you right now. And it's telling me, why I'm going to hell for liking Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some chapters in there where they talk about someone that went to school, did some bad shit, wearing black tighty-whities, which aren't tighty-whities anymore, but you get the idea, Black underwear.
Tighty blackies.
With a tighty blackies, and he's got a cape on, and he goes to the cafeteria, and just does a blood ritual, like you said, in front of the whole class.
Hell yeah.
And I go, that didn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Did a kid do some weird shit at school? Sure, kids are odd.
Kids are totally odd.
Kids are fucking strange. I did some odd things when I was a kid. I bet it didn't happen like that. I bet you're embellishing.
Yeah.
I see your fucking references, and they're not quite checking out. So that's what I did, is I read this book as a kid.
And you just compare it to real life, and you go, no, people aren't doing this. This is dumb.
Not only did I compare it to real life, I looked up the things they were talking about.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, that's not exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
Your references aren't quite accurate. You're embellishing, and you're leaving out key details.
You're sloppy.
Right.
You're just sloppy.
And they call it confirmation bias for a reason, because you've made your mind up already.
They build towards their own presupposed conclusion.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just got to build this around your already deeply held beliefs, which is fucking stupid.
I just remember Sunday school teachers always talking like it was a very definite, well, if they're not in church every Sunday, it's because they're worshiping Satan every Sunday, or they're worshiping something, because there was no conceivable world for them in which people just existed.
And really, all it really was is that Dragon Ball Z came on about 10 a.m. on Channel 11.
Yeah, well, you're worshiping Dragon Ball Z, then that would be your.
That would be my.
I mean?
That's
my
your
satanic thing that you were, worshiping instead.
Goku's a pretty great guy.
But you know what I mean? It was always that things couldn't just go. You were either this or you were one of the bad people.
I was one of the bad people. That's fine.
And you roll your eyes eventually. You just go, no, because I don't want to be here at church, and I know when I'm not here, it's not because I'm doing blood rituals.
Right. No, I'm just eating cereal out of a mixing bowl. Like a giant bowl you're not supposed to eat cereal out of, and I'm watching Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if that's evil, I don't want to be good.
Trying to avoid golf on every channel.
Right.
Fucking Sunday afternoon golf.
No, the best thing about church was on the rare occasion we went to McDonald's afterwards.
Hell yeah.
And oh god,
what's your go-to from McDonald's? I know neither of us eat a lot of McDonald's these days.
Breakfast or dinner.
That's a good call. What's your breakfast?
Oh, big breakfast with hotcakes, because it's affordable. It's like I had it the other day. It was $7.
Yeah.
For 3 hotcakes, a biscuit, eggs, and a piece of sausage. That's a good deal.
I do the classic bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with the 2 hash browns and an orange juice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just a solid sampling of kind of... I don't know, though. The hotcakes do sound good.
Oh, yeah. So there's a way you have to eat it.
There's an order.
There's an order. You start with the eggs. Eat the eggs by themselves. Get your little salt packet out. Sprinkle a little on the eggs. Eat those first because they're going to get cold.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put the sausage patty in the biscuit. You eat that, right?
I like it.
Once that's all situated... Oh, in between this, you're eating the hash brown. Like, taking bites on the hash brown.
you only get 1 hash brown. I like to get 2 hash browns.
That's true.
I like a hash brown heavy breakfast.
You got to stretch the hash brown out, right?
Portion.
And
1/4 portion.
1/4 portion. And then you end it with the hotcakes.
Mm.
And it's just great.
Did you ever see the comedy bit from Joe Pera called The Perfect Egg Bite?
Oh, no.
I'm going to play it for you after we're done.
Okay.
And we'll put a couple of highlights in here because this is exactly what we're talking about. The proper way to eat a breakfast to get all the flavors at the right time and the right ratio.
The trick of getting the perfect egg bite is getting all the flavors and the unbroken yolk into your mouth. Because if it's broken, it's ruined.
Okay, so that's breakfast.
All right, yeah.
Give me your McDonald's go-to, like, comfort meal, like, always hits.
Double quarter pounder with cheese.
Is it a meal? You're getting the fries?
Oh,
and
yeah,
drink?
I'm getting the everything.
What's your drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Man, gotta get that Lava Burst High C.
No, ew.
You got it. It's the only place you can get. It's the only place it makes sense to drink it as a grown adult.
How do I get under here?
Squat. Slide. You don't have a slide?
If I do, I wasn't
You
paying
gotta wind up.
If I do, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
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 Are we stuck?
Get those balls. Get that pile of balls.
I'm trying.
I do the...
No, the balls. Give me the ball. Give me your balls. And eat them.
I do 2 double cheeseburgers with the fries and the high C.
I think I figured it out.
That's my McDonald's order. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I was distracted by the problem that I've just...
My wonderful co-host over here really holding it down.
Yeah, baby.
Go up and over.
Oh, hell yeah. I did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Yamo be there. Yamo burn this motherfucker down.
Up and over.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, this is insane.
See how the difficulty fucking ramps up?
Are these flutes?
Oh, those are dicks.
No, there's harps in the background and horns. These are definitely piccolos.
How am I supposed to do... That's so fast.
Go fast. Go fast. Gotta go fast.
Get good, bruh.
Get good.
All right, there. I got good.
Yeah, what were you asking questions about? You nailed it the next...
I like how I went with, how am I supposed to do that, and then did it.
Look how tiny he is.
Oh, god damn. This
is fun design. Is he
it's
getting
great.
bigger? Is he... Or is he... No, he's still small. All right. And
then bitch.
And then that guy up there will make you big again. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, awesome.
That's great.
It is extremely difficult. This game gets crazy hard, but it's well designed and it's well loved for a reason.
Look, it's not Cuphead hard, but you'll get frustrated eventually.
It's a world you want to be in.
But you can get through it because, yeah, you want to be in this world. It's good design. We've been having a great time. Just barely paying attention to it.
Right.
Just barely.
And making some progress, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 piccolos.
It's crazy how this is a PS1 game. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it came out last year.
Does it?
Well, like an indie game, you know what I mean?
Oh, because, well, they are embracing this kind of style now. We've come back around. Design is cyclical, you know? Every generation grows up and kind of embraces their own nostalgia and their own reference points, and you get circular, you know,
and if you do things right, you'll end up with a severe alcohol addiction like Matthew McConaughey's character in True Detective. Time is a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle.
All right, so I made it up here. All right, go down the hole. No. Go inside the clarinet. Become the clarinet.
Become the clarinet. I don't know.
I like this guy. He's like, don't hit me. You can't hit me. I'm ducking. You can't fucking... Nope.
Step down one and do that.
I will.
Jesus.
How do you like that, huh? I like how he ducked anyway. He's like, maybe it'll work this time.
Well, I got a number.
Oh, this has been a fun episode. I've enjoyed this.
We needed this.
No. I think we're done.
I think
I'm all
that's
wrapped
it for
up
this week. What are you looking forward to this week? Should we give them any homework since you're not watching True Blood anymore? Don't watch True Blood.
Oh, I'm just going to keep listening to records till I make it through the whole thing, and I'm going to get my copy of $1 Billion Babies fixed somehow. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out because it's awesome. It's a great fucking record.
Get that fixed. enjoy the Uriah Heep record and report back on that next week.
Can't do. All
'Cause
right.
I want to know. I want to know what you think of it.
Usually I say I don't give a fuck at
And
the end
there's-
of the episode, and today I give some fucks.
And there's like 4 more Emerson, Lake and Palmer records too for you to discover.
More than enough fucks to give.
So you got that to look forward to too. So we're in a good spot.
All right. We'll see you next time, folks.